Welcome back to 3-Day Weekend. This video is a little bit different than the regular format that I do. This is all a countdown days until we leave on a trip. We went to Silver Lake, Michigan, sand dunes. It's a 10-hour trip from where I'm standing right now. Went all the way out there, rode for a day, came back. Pretty awesome trip. But there was a lot of prep work that needed to be done before we could just go there, both with the trailer, the truck, and the 3 side-by-sides that we ended up taking. So every day I just recorded a little bit of what I was doing that day to get ready to go. Some of them I did separate videos, but for the most part it's just little things every day, you know, after work and that kind of a thing. So it's fun now to go back and watch what I did every single day to prepare and how that helped us out on the trip, or I mean, made a machine usable on the trip. But we're gonna get started. I think we have 23 days left to go, and I'm putting the engine and transmission back together in Tyler's side-by-side, which I did a separate video on just showing that, but that's where we pick up. That's how much work had to be done that close to leaving on a trip. But let's hit it. I have bolts. I'm going to be putting that back together, but I'm doing a separate video on that one, so check that out. The terrible, rattly, loose braking clutch noise on the White Lightning 2.0. Day 23. That's a wrap for today. I did get the clutch cover back in, and the engine and transmission are one. A very messy day, and I just got my new Cletus hat. I didn't want to get it dirty, so it's sitting over there. Not without a hat very often. So yeah, that's going to be the end of day 23, but some stuff did come in the mail. So I have some stuff lined up. Once we get this done, day 22, 21, we'll start playing with the other stuff that came today, so that's exciting. All right, see you on day 22. I'm back. 22 days until we leave on the trip. I got to put this thing back together. I'm hoping to get this down off the lift today. I have company coming over very, very soon. I can at least get the clutch on and make sure that it's straight, then I would say that this is a win. I could throw the cover on real quick, get it out of here. That'll be quick. So that's what we're working on with 22 days left to go until we leave. Oh boy. Back on all fours. Whew. That was my major milestone for today's day of prep. Now I have a little bit of time. I think I'm going to go over and grind on the hitch for chip just a little bit to try to make that seat further down in, like I was talking about before. Here's where we stand with chip. I need to use this bottom hole. Right now I can use this hole, but I want to put it up into the hitch a little, the trailer a little bit further, which will give me 2 inches more lower height where it attaches to the back of the truck. Because right now it's just sitting a little bit proud. I tried to do it before, but it wouldn't fit for 2 reasons. There's a plate that's right here on the trailer itself, and there's a ridge right there, so catches on the ridge. That's easy enough to fix. I'm just going to trim the ridge out on the trailer. No big deal. The other thing is it's hitting my new welds. I kind of got a little out of the line on those. I didn't really think about it until right now, so I'm just going to grind those down a little bit. They don't even have to go all the way flat to the plate. Just that little bit of a ledge needs to come down a little tiny bit. Yeah, that big old booger right there. I never said I was a welder. We got her. 2 little notches. If it's up there, and it slid all the way in, I got the pin. So this is up as high as it can go, which means when it's on my truck, it'll sit as low as it'll go. So that is a successful day 23. Oh, and my company is here. 21 days to go. We're gonna test load all the machines and see how they sit on the trailer. What a glorious sight. They all fit, and you can almost put another one I put them all the way back to put more weight down there and less weight up high because I've seen videos and I know how that ends. So I figure more weight in the back, which is counterintuitive because in a regular bumper pull trailer you don't want weight on the back, you want it on the front, but fifth wheel, I know, it's all different. But this is good, and got the ramps out, they'll work, everything looks really good. I am missing a pin. I have one pin, but the other pin was lost in transport. But I got a lead on a guy that says the Tractor Supply sells those, so I'll have to go get a couple. I put everything away, now I know exactly what kind of straps to get, so I'm gonna turn my attention back inside. I received a message back from the manufacturer of the clutch I've been working on, and he told me how to shim it, which it's so simple, I don't know why I didn't think of it. Maybe it was so simple, I thought it was wrong. But I'm gonna do that on the other video, so we're gonna wrap up today on that, and then tomorrow we're gonna work on the Arctic-Cat, get that ready to go. Hopefully that gives a clean bill of health to Lightning 2.0, and I have to bring Pro down, and I have a lot of work on that. Oh, something came today. Something came. 2 new tires sitting on top of that stack of other tires came in today. Those are rear tires for Pro, so I can put those on too. A lot of stuff. We're moving. We're making moves. What do I have? Three weeks. We leave 3 weeks from today. That's gonna be it for today. We're gonna conclude it here. I am a mess. It's getting late. It's dark. I gotta go inside. But good day. We got a couple things accomplished, and I have a pretty good list of stuff to do for tomorrow. But this is aligned, and I feel much better on it. I'm gonna throw the hose and stuff back on there, but that'll be that. That machine, I think it's good. Waiting on an axle. Otherwise, good to go. We're gonna test drive it. This one is next up. Donald's coming over. We're gonna fix that one up and get it good to going. The Pro needs work. We're gonna save that for later, but for now, the mail just came, and I have the bearing I've been waiting for that leg of the trailer, because I'd like to have 2 legs. So I'm gonna see if I can get this on here.
Dirty rat.
Donald's chasing bolts around. We're getting this machine ready. We just did the bearing. Did a separate video on that. It was low on coolant, we found. Oh man, that was close.
Like 3 different times.
And he has to put his expired in 2021 license plate on the machine.
Yay.
And the only place to mount him on these is not easily accessible. But he'll get it. What else do we have to do to yours? Was that it?
You gotta put that flag on the front.
Oh, the flag. We have to figure out the flag. Yeah, that's probably the hardest part of today. We'll get it.
Yeah, because the wheel bearing was actually pretty easy.
Your machine is officially the first one ready to go.
Oh,
When does that ever happen?
Never.
Other than
mine's not usually the last to go either. It's usually someone
yeah,
else.
someone in the middle. Yeah. You got some paperwork to deal with.
Yep.
Because that sticker's a little
Out of date.
out of date. But the plate is mounted. And
I had a 2023 sticker.
still not helpful. And we have the flag mounted. Obviously not the whole flag. The rest of it's over there.
But it's tall.
Yeah.
Not a big enough garage.
I feel that all the time. Mounted right there. We're just sandwiched a little piece of metal in there. If he hits it on something too hard, it'll break his grill.
Let's hope not.
Yeah. So be gentle.
Let's hope we don't run into anything.
But it'll...
Great.
It's fine. Didn't have to drill any holes. There was already a slot there and just 2 pieces of metal sandwiched together to hold it steady.
And if that does break, it'll be easier to fix than these fenders.
That is true. Cool. Donald is done.
Yay!
Today is done. We worked on that a lot. Turns out it was low on coolant, and we had to fix the fender was falling off, and it was missing some push pins and I don't know, some other general maintenance that we did on it. And then I came out here and worked on this a little bit more and was able to get that leg working back together. The 2 are tied together. I couldn't, it's parked crooked without hooking it to my truck. I can't fix it. Donald left his car here. He's not here. But those are in sync. This has been replaced at some point in the past. It should look like that one. This isn't spring loaded, that one is. This one sits lower, that one sits high. It's a hot mess, but you know what? It'll work. It'll get us through the Michigan. It'll get us through the Michigan trip. Day 19, I've run out of time. This machine showed up, but it's my father-in-law's, so I gotta fix it. So that came first. Broken cam chain, different video on that. That one's still good. We drove Tyler's machine. He's taken off now. That thing just checked out. I think we're good to go. That one's the clutch alignment and everything. We had to test drive, make sure we're good there. And just put some miles on that new clutch to break it in. So that's all set. We worked on the trailer for a little bit. So tomorrow, I think I'm gonna work on the trailer quite a bit tomorrow. 18 days until we leave. And today is tire day. I got new tires. And I have new rims, and we're gonna put those on there today. I took the spare off just to double check that, and in the process, I snapped off one of the lugs. So I'm going to have to address that as well. Perfect fun, yay. New tires, both sides. Much better. And in classic, apparently she's gonna vacuum that Jeep. And I'm not happy with the tire that's on the spare rim, even though those are old. I think I'll put one of those on it. I don't know, I haven't figured it out. That's for another day. Before I do anything, that storage bin that fits perfect needs to be bolted down, and there are no pins holding the ramps in. 17 days until we leave, and I'm not gonna get a chance to work on anything. I work late, it's already getting dark out, and it's raining, everything's wet. So I'll probably just tinker on my father-in-law's four-wheeler because it's in the garage. But I did come out and hang some flags. These came in. We're gonna hang them right off of there. Got another one there. I have a set for his too. Gonna represent the channel out there. All right, that's all I got for today. We'll try again tomorrow. We're down to 13 days left. I missed a couple days. We had appointments, family events, and things like that. I have been working. Obviously, we have the Pro up on the lift, and that Kodiak back there is all torn apart. Got parts on order for that mess. But yeah, we're putting new axles in. I found out that this lower ball joint is pretty loose, and the universal joints on my prop shaft are getting kind of loose too, so I'm gonna end up replacing them before the trip. I don't want that to be a point of failure, so I don't know, we're adding on to the list. I did do some work on the trailer. Let's go outside. It's a little chilly this morning, but we'll go out there and look at it. Not just chilly, it's foggy. We have the storage bin, that one. I also found another storage bin down at Tractor Supply that fits in there pretty nicely. And I think oh, it's not locked. So we're gonna put that on there and attach it. And I might get one for the other side. I haven't 100% decided, but I'm probably going to, because it's all about storage in this thing. But that should be plenty of storage, you would think. So we'll get that all figured out. The trailer is sitting down on both landing gear now, so that worked out well. I do have to remove the safety chains. We don't need that for the fifth wheel, and they'll just be in the way. And I thought I left it there. I'll find it. The license plate. I have a license plate for this thing now, so I can put that on and get it ready. But I do have to fix that one spare tire holder that I broke. So we're getting closer. Getting closer. A little bit of work left to do on it. I haven't checked in a little bit. We're at 11 days to go. Been working on this. Prop shaft comes in. Let's see, today's Sunday. Prop shaft comes in for this Friday. The rest of the brakes and everything should come in Thursday. Then that'll be ready. The trailer, oh my gosh, we've torn the trailer apart. The wheel seals were leaking. Those will be here on Wednesday. They were some funny size, so they had to order them. I don't know. They'll be here on Wednesday. We mounted this storage box from a truck. We found a little bar, welded that in. Look at that weld right there. For not knowing what I'm doing. little bit of splatter. I use flux core, don't worry about it. I'm pretty happy with it. The bed is solid, not going anywhere. I'm out of that storage bin over there. These tires are just sitting there. We have this storage bin up front. That's all mounted. Not for hire, USA, all right. So that is looking pretty good. Took the chains off. We don't need those for the fifth wheel. I don't even know what else. His machine, we're waiting on parts. They'll be here Friday up in the barn. So I think we're in good shape. Back inside, I had a crack in my skid plate. Still running OEM. Haven't pulled the trigger on a replacement yet. Don't hate me for that either. So that's taken care of. I'm trying to think what else I've done in here. On the service, the oil. No, the oil I haven't done. Transmission fluid, the front diff fluid is done, but I need oil to put in there. I'll pick some up tomorrow. Up in the barn, other than, maybe spray with a hose, I can't think of anything else that machine needs. And that one we're just waiting on the axle. Otherwise, it's ready to go. So with those two machines ready, I think we're in pretty good shape there. A lot of work to do, but all the parts are coming. As long as I don't hit any other major obstacles, I should be good to go. Good to go. I don't know if I'll do individual videos or just daily check-ins. I guess it depends on the projects that I come across when I'm coming. I know the axles, that is a separate video for the Pro. With the trailer I've just been working on. I did the 18-footer. We did a video for that one. So if you've seen that one, you've seen it all. So that's going to do it for me today. We'll pick it up again and do the final countdown, the last 10 days till we head to Michigan. But thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate every viewer and every subscriber, especially you members. You guys are amazing, and we really appreciate the support. Keeps the tires turning, keeps us going, sending us off to Michigan. We really, really appreciate it. But thanks again for watching. I hope I see you here for another video on 3-Day Weekend.